Hey America, you know I wouldn't comment on this if Barack Obama just said, hey, I'm an atheist, or hey, I'm a Muslim. But the guy keeps on saying, I'm a Christian. He goes to a church where they talk about black nationalism, and that church is friends with Nation of Islam. To me, that's not a Christian church, no matter what you say. And so far, after 8 months, the Obama family still doesn't have a church. So they haven't gone to church at all. So please, don't tell me that Barack Obama is a Christian. I've seen him make speeches where he makes fun of the Bible. Now, okay, let's say he's an atheist. Why doesn't he come out and say, hey, I'm an atheist? So I wouldn't care. An atheist doesn't go to church. I get it. But don't say you're a Christian and then don't go to church at all. Or don't pretend you're a church-going Christian. And if he's a Muslim, I know that it would be blasphemy to go inside a real Christian church. And of course, Barack Obama is used to going to a church for 20 years where they talk about politics all the time. They're not talking about the Bible, and this Reverend Wright's always inventing new things that are supposedly in the Bible. Hey, Hillary Clinton sucks. It's in the Bible. No, it's not. Goddamn America, it's in the Bible. No, it's not. But Barack Obama swallows all of that because he's not a Christian. And he may be a Muslim, maybe he doesn't like to go to a real Christian church. And so it's obvious that it's yet another Obama lie. The whole campaign, I'm a Christian, I'm a Christian. No, you're not. You're either an atheist or a Muslim. And I happen to believe that Barack Obama is a Muslim. He comes out in an interview and he talks about my Muslim faith. No Christian would ever make a slip-up like that. It's just not possible. Those kind of slip-ups only occur when you're hiding something that is true. For example, he spent more time in a mosque than in a real Christian church. And when he did go to a real Christian church a few months ago, he asked that they cover up the name Jesus. Why? So that his Muslim friends don't see a picture of him inside a Christian church with Jesus all over the place. So it's another deception, it's another lie, and the media covers it up, probably because most people in the media are atheist anyway. And now you look at healthcare plans that Barack Obama has. He has people there advising him they believe in euthanasia. People that are mentally ill, people that are too old, kill them. And he's talking about forced abortions. And they have this idea that if you're too old, then you shouldn't have medicine, because it's no use anyway, you're gonna die soon anyway. And that's the kind of death panel that Sarah Palin was talking about. And she's right. What Barack Obama is proposing comes straight from Nazi Germany. And it started in the same way. And you also had people protesting Adolf Hitler in the beginning. And then you had these brown shirts coming out, beating up ordinary Germans that were protesting the government. Now you have the Obama administration bussing in Union thugs and Acorn gangsters to beat up real Americans. What is happening is sick. And I happen to believe that there's a connection. There's no way you can go to church, a real Christian church, and then turn around and want to kill old people, have forced abortions, bus in Union thugs to beat up Americans, simply for protesting. It is sick, people. I believe that Barack Hussein Obama does not have a path. He does not have a guide to life. He doesn't have a set of moral values. In fact, Barack Hussein Obama is an immoral man. He doesn't care about the American people. That much is obvious. Now you tell me, is there a connection between Barack Obama pretending he's a Christian and Barack Obama being raised as a Muslim, and Barack Obama operating seemingly with no moral values at all? And I believe that the reason Barack Hussein Obama has no responsibility, the reason he's so immature, is simply because he may be an atheist or a Muslim. Now, no Christian that I know of would bow so deeply to a Saudi king. No Christian I know of would be so antagonistic towards regular Americans and praise Muslims around the world that much. There's something wrong. There's something that you don't know, and the media won't tell you because they're firmly on his side. But if after 8 months the Obama family are still making excuses why they couldn't really find the right church, it's because they don't want to go to a real Christian church. They want to go to some church that is called Christian, but it's a Muslim slash Christian slash political organization that has nothing to do with the Bible, has nothing to do with God. And so even though I prefer to have a moral man as President of the United States, I would have preferred that Barack Obama said from the beginning, I'm not wearing a flag pin and I'm not going to change my mind, or I'm an atheist, I don't believe in God. But he knows that he cannot get elected if he says that. So it's another lie. The guy's not Christian. End of story. But okay, when it comes down to it, you do have an immoral man in the White House, a man who operates with no consideration for ordinary people. We're talking about someone who doesn't believe in a God because he believes he himself is a God. Barack Hussein Obama has a messiah complex, and he cannot take any criticism, and he will hire people to go down to a town hall meeting and beat up people that criticize him. And if any news channel dares to criticize his policies, he will mention them, he will call them out, and he will tell people to shut up. And he doesn't understand even the US Constitution. So we're talking about someone who's been brainwashed and someone who got drunk on his own Kool-Aid. And you know what? That doesn't fly in the United States of America. And after 8 months you can see this guy is becoming very unpopular. And in only 8 months, the American people are waking up and protesting all over the United States. And it's not just about the giant taxes, the deficits. It's also, they see that this is socialism, this is cancer. And Barack Obama took a Bush campfire and turned it into an inferno. And he's the man who's going to cause the second Great Depression. But he won't have the chance, because in 2010 he will be a lame duck, and in 2012 he will be voted out. Nobody's going to re-elect this stupid monkey. Now Sarah Palin comes out, and every time that woman says something about a Barack Obama policy, so many people are listening, millions of people, and it's really amazing. She resigns and people, oh, she's finished, she's a quitter. But she says anything about a policy, or this is my opinion about this, and millions of people are listening to what she says. She causes little earthquakes. Why? Because she's the real deal. And so by contrast, you saw that John McCain is not the real deal, he's a fake. Even recently, he's praising Barack Obama's economic policies. What? Are you kidding me? And Barack Obama, you know he's a fake. And he's a manufactured puppet. So I'm waiting for more people that are the real deal. Sarah Palin is one. Imagine you have 5-6 conservative politicians like Sarah Palin, male or female. That would be amazing. But it seems that meanwhile the United States is stuck with this idiot. And it is pitiful to see him there. He lied about everything to become president. He had this inflated resume, the media was on his side, and now he's relying on Congress, on advisors, and he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. Hope is not a plan. And you can see that you actually need someone with executive experience, or if not that, at least somebody with heart, a real decision maker, a real boss. But Barack Hussein Obama is a pussy. So either way, Barack Hussein Obama is incompetent. He's unqualified, inexperienced. He's learning on the fly. And even overseas, they can see he's a joker. And in the United States, when you start to lose your freedoms, when someone you know has been beaten up by some union thug sent by the Obama administration, when your neighbor is snitching on you because you don't agree with an Obama policy, then you know that it's worse than a joker. Barack Hussein is a dangerous man. And if you see a liberal that voted for this idiot and you see a car with an Obama sticker, you know what to do.